Hey YouTube. Hey y'all. It's Lonnie and my voice. I'm okay though. Today I wanted to show you this thing I made inspired by one of my beautiful coven sisters. She did something like this and I've adapted it. It's a charm casting tray. I took a small tray from Dollar Tree, painted it with some watercolor to give it more of a stained look, and put these little stickers all over it so that when I toss my charms over it, the ones that land on a sticker will give me a reading. Now, it's very intuitive. I haven't written down like definitive meanings for each sticker or each charm because it's fluid. It depends on the reading, it depends on the question, it depends on the message that you're getting from spirit that particular time. They have a broad things that they can mean, but in the conversation they all mean different things. So let's do a sample. We'll just see where I am at the present moment. Okay, so I've cast the charms. Now I go through and pick up all the ones that didn't land on a sticker. Now, these charms, most of them I got from just a jewelry charm set from Amazon. I know I said the other day in an interview that witchcraft doesn't come from Amazon, but it sure is handy sometimes. Now, you could, you know, I'm going to say those are all touching those. You could, painstakingly gather each charm, like this is a family my husband found in a parking lot somewhere. But I thought it was too cool not to add. See, and like this, I can't. This bicycle would represent travel or motion, momentum. Let's see, what else? It's a little fishy. A heart. Okay. A snapshot of the present moment for myself. Well, we have the apple on the sun. The apple can represent wisdom. It can represent temptation, knowledge, a teaching opportunity. The sun can represent joy and exuberance, being outside in nature, solar magic. So I'm thinking this is telling me to take some lessons from the shining sun. I work with Apollo. Perhaps I should return to some of his myths and see where they guide me. Here we have this little yin yang on an arrow and an elephant. Now, the way that I have in my mind, the arrow represents direction, like momentum, moving forward, going full speed in a direction. With this, I need to find balance, but a way is being cleared for me, because elephants just clear a path when they run through something. And, they also make me think of Ganesh, who I haven't worked with, but he's known as the remover of obstacles. So I put a little elephant in there as a nod to that. The yin yang's a reminder to find balance. So I'm going to take this as considering the options before I move forward, but I know my way is cleared once I proceed. The dragonfly is on the fox. The fox represents to me either cleverness, an opportunity to uh, show your wits, or it symbolizes deception. The dragonfly represents the dragonfly represents transformation. Uh, and so the path to transformation is to be clever, to be creative, is what I'm getting from that at this moment. Um, Here we have the rose, which represents romance, and the mermaid, which represents the abundance of the sea, the siren song, the allure of the deep, the allure of the mermaid. So, romantically, I would say I'm in a spot where I am very alluring to my lover, and I need to keep that in mind. Maybe um, make sure that I am, working my feminine wiles, my charms on him. The moon represents things of a cyclic nature, phases. It can represent, things that we see in the moon, wisdom, magic. But in the tarot, it also represents like mystery and the unknown and ambiguousness. And that's over the candles that I have here, which to me represent magic. So I think I'm supposed to do some moon magic, which I have planned for the new moon. So I'm on track there. Here we have a watch, which represents time, of course, or timing, and a little pumpkin charm, which I take the pumpkins to represent abundance, uh, wealth, health, and I personally just love pumpkins. I keep a few pumpkins up in my house year round because I love pumpkins so much. Uh, so my harvest is coming in on time, and it will be there, right there. Everything is in alignment time wise. I don't have to worry about waiting or struggling. It's going to be there right on time. So, this was kind of a rambly video, but I hope it was fun. I hope it inspires you to put your own spin on charm casting. It's an alternative to, some of the runes and um, bones and other things you have to learn, which are still intuitive but have definitive meanings. This taps into symbols you're already familiar with, and you don't have to learn a whole new system. So, all right, that's all I have for us today. I appreciate you watching, and until next time.